we knew all week this was going to be a tough game for us. I talked to Coach Riley outside just now. I feel like we fought a 14-round heavyweight fight. Those are two good football teams playing out there today. And obviously somebody had to come out on top. I'm glad it was us. But that one could have gone either way. I thought defensively we played really, really well. I thought, their passing game was near non-existent. We had to rush the ball, but we made them one-dimensional, which I thought was fantastic. Offensively, it was the hardest 358 yards that I've ever been a part of. It was hard. I thought we made mistakes. We did not execute well in the red zone, and we made too many critical errors that could have really cost us that football game. So we have to be better offensively, and that was not our best effort. But give credit to New Jersey. There's a reason that happened. It's because we played a darn good defense. All right, so I don't want to take anything away from the New Jersey Generals that we knew. And no offense to the other teams that we played, we knew coming in this was going to be the best defense that we've played. And so we give a lot of credit to them. I'll open it up for questions.
Got a question. Let's start. Eric, I think you were a little upset at the end of the first half that you didn't get a chance to field goal there. Is that what you're kind of talking about?
Yeah, and again, guys, it's that situation. I could have done a better job of not putting the quarterback in harm's way, and so it was right on line there, and I got to do a better job of not putting the quarterback in harm's way.
No, that's not a quarterback. Can't do that. D's getting held down the field, about 20 yards down the field, guys all over him. I just got to throw the ball away, and not trying to spin out of that. So that's quarterback 101. 8 seconds left. Yeah, he's getting held, but you just throw the ball away. Let's fight another day.
Overall, how do you feel like you played that?
Watch the tape. It's one of those games where you feel like it was sloppy. You feel like we weren't executing how we want to. We consider ourselves a high-octane offense, and we want to get to that point where every play we're being dynamic. We felt like we had a huge low there in the second quarter. But watching the film, we had 2 red zone touchdowns called back. That play before halftime, that's another 3 points. So the tape doesn't, will tell a different story. But right now, just frustration that we didn't execute at the high level that we expected. Missed 2 run checks throughout the game. So right now, your mind's clouded because, like Coach said, it's a 12-round fight. So, but we expect better, and we will be better. We'll go back and watch the tape.
Next question. Coach, last couple of weeks defensively, giving up a lot of points. Today, much different story. Is it a change in scheme, or was it a matter of rising to the occasion today with a big game or a combination of the two?
I think it's our defense has a lot of swagger. They run to the football, and they take a lot of pride in having some swag to them. And I think they did a fantastic job of covering and making New Jersey one-dimensional. And it's hard, man. I don't care if you're one-dimensional with the run or one-dimensional with the pass. When somebody takes away something from you, it makes it very hard as a play caller. So I thought our guys did a fantastic job in coverage, and then we made plays when we needed to in the run game.
Next question. Coach, you guys had an emotional victory last week, beating the Stallions for the first time. What are some of the things that you said or did throughout the week to avoid a letdown this week after such an emotional victory?
Sure, it's a great question. I think all you had to do was turn on the tape. Really, all you had to do was turn on the tape and see this team play last week. The way they were 2-dimensional. They've gotten better each week, just like our team has, and that's a sign of good football teams. It's teams that get better each week. And I think when you watch their games in succession, they opened up at Birmingham. This team's gotten better each week, and that's a credit to Coach Riley and his staff. But I think that it was really evident when you turn on the tape that this was going to be a hard football game. And, to be a championship team, you have to come in and win these on the road. And so I was very, very proud of our guys that we found a way to win.
What was the difference in the second half defensively in terms of your guys able to kind of limit their explosive play?
The difference really came in just the communication we had. We had a couple just miscommunications in the first half on defense that allowed some big plays. Also, we had some penalties, We had to just play a little bit cleaner. When it comes down to close games, like Coach hit, like the last 2 weeks we played, we knew it was going to come down to that fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes, right? So when you get into those type of games, you can't let the referees dictate the game. So that's what, as a defense we talked about last week, especially when it gets close. This week it's still a close game, so we tell our DBs, they're going to take shots when you're down. You know, like Coach said, look at the tape. That's what they do. They don't know how to play very well when they're down. You know, they start getting frustrated. So they're going to do things to try to get us angry. And we just did good at literally playing our play, do our job. We had 11 heads to the ball majority of the time. But again, Vito's a good running back. Dre's a good quarterback, and they got some good weapons. And they got a halfway decent line. So it was pretty good game. I liked it.
Yeah, I was going to end on that. Greg, right now it's great news. He's been cleared, moving all extremities. He sat up. I was on the field. He sat up on his own accord. I was going to end it with that, but thank you. And our thoughts go out with him, obviously. Obviously, I can't speak too much on the medical side of things, but as of right now, our doctors are very positive in that he's going to be just fine.
Anyone else? That's a good way to end it, unless anyone has a pressing question. We're good. Thanks.